I don't know what's got into him. I don't know if they're weak-minded, but I'm not weak-minded. I'm not a sheep and I'm not a follower. I'm going to try win some national titles, then I'm going to drop into pros. I'm 27 now, bro. If I don't start taking it serious now, what's the point in doing it?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Today, I am joined by Nathan Hutchinson. Big fight night coming up on Friday, May 30th. Battle in Barnsley, WF Promotions. Nate, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, bro?
I'm very good, my friend. I'm very good. First of all, obviously, big fight night for yourself because obviously it's your first title shot, novice heavyweight title on the line. How are you feeling about it?
Uh, I feel like I'm destined to it. I feel ready. I feel like everything I've done so far has led to this, and I just think it's going to be first of many in my eyes, to what I think. But that's everyone can only have their own opinion, but that's how I feel in my mind, So I'm really excited for it, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity.
I know you're a really hard worker at training. Talk to me about this camp, though. How did this camp differ to all the rest? Would you say you were more pumped up for this one than the others?
Well, you can see I look rough. I ain't even been for a haircut. I've took it very, very seriously. I'm 27 now, bro. If I don't start taking it serious now, what's the point in doing it? So I've done everything I can, the runs, the food, the sparring. I've been just doing everything I can, everything what I need to do, and the only person who can let it down now is myself.
You obviously bring a lot of fans to every show that you fight on. Can we expect the same on Friday night?
Yeah, I've done quite a couple of tickets this time as well. Do you know what it is as well? You don't think sometimes, when you're doing something, you don't realise how much support you've got. Then you've got people ringing your phone out and coming to your house, knocking on your door for tickets and that, and you think you're like, you know what, I'm doing something here. It's getting people together and it's getting people talking, and I stay at home sometimes and I think they're buying tickets to come watch me, and I'm very grateful for it. So I am a good person, and I think they understand what I'm trying to do and where I come from with nothing. So, and I do very appreciate because their hard earned money is supporting my career and making things happen.
We spoke obviously before, and people can watch it back on the channel as well. But during our previous conversations, you've said how massive part boxing played in your life. Is that still the case now, would you say?
Uh, yeah, because it has changed my life. Because without boxing, I wouldn't have a life. Because yeah, I work and stuff as well. I've got my own business, but it's just the training side and the upside, and it puts life into reality. You have got to work hard to get to places where you want to be. Because if I sat down and I didn't box, I wouldn't be sat on this interview with you now. And that's what I'm very grateful. When I was growing up and that, I used to follow boxing, and I never ever thought like I've been getting interviewed over the phone now, and I'm very grateful for it. And like other people, obviously up there, but me, like in training, when I got offered to go on pads and that, I'm grateful because it's stuff you can't buy. It's the experience, and you look in 10 years' time from now, and I'll be looking back at this interview, and I'll be showing my kids and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I'm very, very cherish things like this.
It's not easy, this business, is it? You're training, you're working as well. So what's the motivation? What gets you out of bed?
I just, I, as a kid, I always knew what I wanted to do. I always knew but I never had the bottle to do it until I was like 25 when I started fighting. I always knew what I wanted to do as a kid. I used to go to boxing gyms as a kid, and now I've got that courage, and I just know I can't afford to miss a fight. I can't afford any step backs. I can't afford to go 5 feet forward, six back. I've just got to do it. I've just got to do it and see where we are in 5 years. Because if I don't, what is the point if I'm going to come have a fight, fuck off, come back? What's the point when I'm getting all these sponsorships on board and stuff? I want to aim where I think I'm going to aim and just keep showing up, keep winning, and people to start taking me more serious, if you know what I mean.
If you don't mind revealing to us, where is it that you're aiming? Short term, long term, where do you see yourself going?
Well, after this unlicensed fight, It's my fourth fight now on license. I'm gonna get down to cruiserweight. I'm gonna go into amateurs, and I'm gonna have a good couple of amateurs. And when I'm 28, well, I'm 28 next month, but like just before I turn 29, I'm gonna try win some national titles. Then I'm gonna drop into pros.
I love it when people have got big ambitions like that. That is absolutely brilliant. But what does your
Yeah.
family make of it? They must be very proud of you for setting the bar that high.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, a lot of people who know my family, like my dad, I'm very grateful for my dad. I never got brought up without, I don't know my mum, so I think it's made me the person I am today. Uh, and my family, yeah, I get on with them, but like my family are like, you could say I've come from nothing, like the rough and tough, like I won't lie, a lot of them are on drugs, a lot of them are in prison. But it hasn't affected my path because it's put me on that path because they're doing that. I don't want to put my family name, my dad's name, because he's done good with us all. He's brought all me, my brothers, and my sisters up by himself. And it's just a couple of my brothers and to show that what he's done, what they're doing is wrong because I haven't been shown that, they haven't been shown that. So I don't know what's got into them. I don't know if they're weak-minded, but I'm not weak-minded. I'm not a sheep and I'm not a follower. I know where I'm destined to be. It's a lonely sport, and there's just no excuses. Whatever I've come up with in the past, I say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Um, there's going to be none of that. Um, like this fight, it's a tough fight, which I want. It's the experience you can't buy. If I'm saying I'm going to go pro, I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to take these fights and fight in these fights, you can't just fight these journeymen. I want to be tested. Do you know what I mean?
No, absolutely, absolutely. You mentioned there that a lot of people around you potentially, have gone down the wrong path. Were you ever uh, potentially heading down the wrong path? And what if so, what was it that kept you on the right path?
Um, I could have gone. I have been down the wrong path, but like I could have gone like down the path. What's kept me sane is I've got partners pushed me through a lot of things who I've been with 8 years now, and but it's myself. I was just sat there thinking, looking around. I think it's a good thing. I think things happen for a reason. Like I've had nothing gifted to me. My dad's been there for me, and my partner has. But like when I was younger, like my dad said, if you don't get food, you can't eat. Do you know what I mean? So that's how I've been brought up. So like if you don't go out and work for things, you won't get it. And I'm glad I've been brought up that way because that's made me the person I am. Because the only thing I feel like what can stop me is death. If I get, death, because the determination inside me is just unreal. Because it's easy saying it, but it's going to be shown because that's what's kept me off the streets. Boxing has kept me sane on a path off the streets. I could be mingling with a lot of things, but I'm not because I know where. Yeah, it's fast tracked and it's shortcuts, but I don't want no shortcuts. You know what I mean? I don't want to go on these big rides on these short, disabled queues and that. I want to go straight to the top, bro, the hard way. Because if I do it the hard way, no one can say, "Oh, you won't be there if it weren't for me."
I can, just from listening to you, I can tell, how mentally tough you are ahead of this fight. Would you say you're, in terms of your mental strength, as good as it has ever been right now?
Yeah, I think everything what's happened so far, the last three fights, um, is mentally. Obviously, you know yourself, you box yourself. When you have your first one, it's a lot of nerves. Your second, you're like, yeah. Your third one, then it becomes part of life now, and it's just like becomes another day. I'm more calm, relaxed. I'm just more what I need to do in the ring, more what I need to perform, perform in the ring. But it's like everyone, no one's a loser in that ring. Everybody's a winner who steps in there because if it were easy, everyone would be getting in there. But I am just in my head now. I'm just locked. No, I just feel like nothing can stop me. Like I can't say no to a fight as soon as he gets offered me. I just feel like if I do, it's a wasted opportunity to where I want to be. I ain't even had a shape up. I've just been so locked in. Um, it's just part of life now. It's just part, like the training, everything's just part of life. So I feel so relaxed because I've done so well in training, and I feel like everything's been wrapped up now. So it's just ready to shine on the night.
And speaking of the night, last one from me, Nave. For the people who've got tickets, for the people buying the pay-per-view, what can they expect to see from your fight?
Uh, One gear, reverse. I'm only joking. No, no, fireworks. It is going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a fight at night. Not be just. I'm going to go in there when I get my hair cut, fresh, good looking. I mean, like it's going to be a war. I think it's coming to win, which is what I wanted anyway. I wanted a fight like this before I went into amateurs. He's coming to win. I'm coming to win. He's sold some tickets, which it don't matter to me, and I want to be against it. I want to be against the tide. You know, you can't go swimming without getting wet, brother. Do you know what I mean? You swim in a current, you're going to get stronger. If you swim on a little paddling pool in your back garden, it's not going to do anything for you. Do you know what I mean? You'd be very grateful when you get in it then. But yeah, they're going to have the £40 worth of tickets. Trust me, they're going to get the money. It's going to be fight what's talked about for at least one night.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Nave. All the best. Best of luck ahead of Friday, May the 30th.
Yeah, God bless, bro. Thank you.